Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very special guest joining me, my handsome husband.
Hola.
So the other day I asked questions on Facebook for them to ask us questions, getting to know us, any questions they had about marriage or any relationship advice, stuff like that. And we got so many questions. I have them all on my phone, a huge list of questions people have asked. So today we are going to be answering those. But anyway, so today we're going to start answering these questions. There are so many of them, so if I do need to make a part 2, we probably will. But don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more of my husband on here. But let's just get started, I guess.
Why you bother me when you know you don't want me? Why you bother me when you know you got?
So the first question we got was, how did y'all meet? Do you want to go into this story? You should tell this part.
How did we meet? Oh yeah. Oh, it was at your cousin's graduate? No?
Yes.
Oh, that's when I first seen her. We
Yeah.
didn't meet till...
He slid in the DMs.
Yeah, I slid in the DMs. But anyways, I went to a graduation party for her older cousins and I seen her. She was over there all peda.
You're ridiculous. Okay, so we met. I was 14. He was 15. He seen me at a party. We didn't know each other at all, but I knew people that knew of him. So we just hadn't even had each other on Facebook. So he added me on Facebook, slid in the DMs, came up with this stupid, like, little, what is it?
Gosh.
Catchphrase? Is that what you would call it?
No.
I think that's what they're called. And anyway, I fell for it, and that's how we met, basically. So there's so many questions, and they all kind of jump around, and a lot of people kind of ask the same. So we'll narrow it down as much as we can. But anyway, so the next question.
Oh, question number 2. Did y'all plan the baby?
Kind of.
No, not really. It's just, we both knew if it happens, it happens. We
Yeah.
weren't really like planning for a certain date. But this is a AFC championship game, baby. So
Oh my god! That's ridiculous.
after the Patriots beat Mahomes,
You're
we got a little
ridiculous.
excited.
You're
Came home and
okay.
made the baby.
Yes. With the detail. Oh my god. Okay, so kind of, but kind of not. Last year, in around November, we kind of were like, well, we kind of want kids. He wanted kids. I was like anti-babies. So come November, we were like, well, let's take out my birth control and see what happens. So we knew what we were doing. We weren't being careful. We just figured if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, well, we'll try later on. But it happened, and, we don't regret it. Now we're excited.
Can't wait.
Okay, do we fight a lot?
Like, that's kind of like, what kind of fighting? Like WWE fighting,
No.
UFC, or like arguing? That's kind of...
He's ridiculous.
You gotta be more
No,
specific asking these questions. Whoever asked that.
no, we don't fight a lot. Like, ugly fights or anything like that, no. At the beginning, obviously, we were younger and kind of did, but now it's more like disagreements. Like,
It's like when Annika doesn't get her hot Cheetos, or when she wants a Pepsi. It's just those little fights.
or
she
if we
wants something.
disagree on the air, like the air temperatures.
Nah, we set it at 69.
Oh my god, you're stressing me out. But little stuff like that, more disagreements than fights. We don't fight, and if we do get in a big fight, it's usually settled the same day, probably less than an hour. I don't think we're ever mad at each other for even a full hour.
No.
Either
If we do, you never go to sleep in a fight. So
ever.
Annika usually just apologizes, and we'll go on from there.
No,
I'm just
either
funny.
he goes and bugs me or I'll go and bug him, and we'll be so mad, but we'll make each other laugh, and then the fight never even happened, or the disagreement, I guess. So
I'm pretty funny, so I mean, she's always laughing.
he swears. I'm the more funny one though.
We know each other's deepest secrets. Yeah. There's a point right before we were getting married when we were going through all our wedding classes and stuff with the church, and I mean, we just let it all out to one another. So I mean,
Yeah.
she knows my biggest secrets and all that stuff, and
you know mine.
and I know hers.
We know all the ins and outs. Before we got married, I feel like before we got married, it was like we didn't have deep secrets like, oh, I was hiding this from you, but we were more open about it before our marriage, so it was out in the open. If it did come up, we could talk about it easily. So yes, we do know each other's deepest secrets, and yeah, we're pretty open with each other.
Okay. Do we tell each other everything? Yeah.
Yeah, literally. He's like my best girlfriend. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you know your friends, like your best friends.
Yeah, it's my best buddy right here.
Yeah, so my pal. We go and like we just tell each other everything at the end of the day. Yeah, he knows everything. We tell each other everything.
I know all the cheese, man.
Yeah.
Do we fart in front of each other?
He does.
Yeah,
Just kidding. Yes.
Whenever it happens, it happens. I mean,
It is not that serious.
yeah, it is serious because you get so mad whenever I have to fart.
It's because it's annoying, and he does it without any like warning, or if I smell something, I'm like, "Did you fart?" And he's like, "I don't have to tell you every time, but yeah, you kind of do." So
No, Anika is like, her sense of smell is so good. I'll be thinking about farting, and she's like, "Did you fart?" Like, well, never mind. I don't want to fart anymore.
he gets so mad because before it even comes out of his poor little butt, I already smell it. So
I can't even throw it. Lee. She'll just.
Oh, you're so annoying.
So mean.
Yes, we fart in front of each other. It's been a long time. I think someone said, like, someone asked, because it was like a 2-in-1, like, when was the first time we farted in front of each other?
Yeah. Oh.
And I, you know?
When did I fart in front of you the first time?
I can't
I
remember.
can't remember.
I think he was super comfortable when he met me, because it was just his personality. He wasn't really, like, tucked back or shy. So, and then we were close too. We were like best friends. So I think it just happened. And it wasn't like a big deal like, did you fart?
Yeah, we've always been pretty comfortable with each other since,
Yeah.
I mean, we first started dating.
Since we first started talking,
It's like, when it's meant to be, it'll be.
basically.
It'll be.
Stop.
It'll be.
It sounds cheesy, but it's true. You're just comfortable with one another. How has your relationship changed since marriage, and did we become closer?
Since, like, back to those wedding classes, like, once we knew we were getting married and we are getting ready for it and just going through all those classes, coming closer to God, and it just all put us into one, like, how can I explain it?
in sync.
in that triangle that we're supposed to be in.
Yeah.
So, we definitely, my opinion, we definitely became a lot closer right before we got married, and I mean, we get closer each and every day
Yeah, I agree completely.
ever since we got married.
I feel like we were always close, but we also were like immature, and like God wasn't first in our marriage or in our lives. So we were close, but to an extent. I think it's changed a lot. I feel like our relationship has changed since our engagement, not our marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Because after the engagement, I feel like everything changed. Communication, just understanding each other better, because we knew that it was going to be a lifetime of each other. But it has changed since marriage, and we did become way closer. So another question is, how has a relationship changed your pregnancy? How has like a relation changed, like me being pregnant, or has it at all?
I don't know. Has it?
I wouldn't say it has.
I mean, we used to just drink water, and now we drink a lot of Pepsi.
Literally. You're stupid. Yeah. So nothing's really changed. I mean, I know a lot of women like get annoyed with their significant other while they're pregnant. He'll do stuff purposely to try to annoy me because he thinks it's funny, but
It is funny.
nothing's changed. Like, I think our relationship's the same. We're still on the same page, but nothing's changed. What challenges do you guys face in your relationship?
That's
kind of a hard one because
Yeah.
I feel like
What challenges do we face?
We don't really face any challenges. Like we mentioned earlier, like we communicate a lot. We're always on the same page about most things, at least.
Yeah.
So
I mean, just daily battles. I mean,
there's always something, you know, nobody's perfect. We're not perfect. But as far as like hard challenges go, I wouldn't say anything. Like there's not a lot of challenges we face.
more challenges together in life than anything, I guess. It's overcoming different things that are thrown at us in different steps in our lives. So, I mean, just overcoming them together.
Yeah, literally. So that's funny how that you said that, because the next question is done to overcome your challenges. The challenges we've had, as far like he said, like life challenges, which life is life. It's gonna bite you in the butt. Just communicate, like be on the same page.
Yeah.
You can't be like, obviously you'll have your own opinions in marriage, like one side, you know, it could be one-sided sometimes, but I don't know. I feel like it's always like we, not me and you, or like, you know, I don't know.
Oh, overcome said challenges.
Yeah, so like how
Just, I mean, you just gotta be mentally tough and just
also to
either
like
just
praying.
reading and putting God first in everything we do, and then just reading the Word and reading self-help books. I mean, just it's
Always
key to
working on
be
ourselves.
mentally tough and always work on yourself and have a bunch of self-development to help you out overcome anything that's thrown towards your way.
I agree. Work on yourself, and as long as like you're happy on the inside, you know, you can give that to your partner too. And I think a lot too is like what's the word for it? You know, the love languages, like doing it for one another. Like, what is, you know, the word I'm trying to say? Like giving you what you like in your love language. I don't know. There's a word for it, but anyway, there. I mean, that's the best we can answer that question. What is our favorite memory together?
I'd say our wedding.
Our wedding.
That was fun.
Definitely. I think our wedding was just so memorable. Like, all the people we loved were there. We got to celebrate. It was so beautiful. Like, that was definitely my favorite memory together. There was a lot when we were young, but I feel like our wedding topped it off.
Our wedding so far, until our baby's born.
I know.
What do you admire most about one another?
Like personality, or like
It
looks.
says, what do you admire most about one another?
What I admire most about him, like personality wise, or like as a husband wise, not like physically or how he looks. He's really hardworking. He is a spiritual leader in our household. He does what needs to be done, even if it's putting himself last. I don't know, there's so much. I guess those would be like the 3 top things.
What do you admire most about one another? Just how Anika is always there for me, no matter what. I can come to her with anything and everything, and I mean, she's my comforter, and I mean,
Yeah.
she takes care of me.
So those were actually all the questions, you guys. We had so many. If you guys have any more, go ahead and leave them down below for us. This was fun to do.
Comment below who y'all think is funnier.
Yeah, comment below. Me! Everyone's gonna say me, obviously. But anyway, comment below what other videos you guys want to see. If you want to see my husband in more videos, let us know. We do plan on, you know, vlogging our birth of our baby girl. So you'll probably see him more with the camera, more like vlog style. But if there's anything you want to see other than that, let us know. I'll leave all of his social medias down below so you guys could go check him out on all his Snapchat and all of that.